Hi, I'm Shoshana Bean. I am here at Playbill.com to give you a little sneak peek into the Jesus Christ Superstar all-female studio cast album. Enjoy. Morgan had a dream. I always love to tell this story because it's such a beautiful example of following the inspiration when it lands on you. Because I know that once we started moving and she had told me about it and we started prepping for the concert version, which was the first thing that happened, there were a couple other people who were like, I thought of that, I had that idea. And it's just such a beautiful example of like when inspiration lands, like move on it, because if you don't, somebody else will. So Morgan, who is always like just a creative genius, she's always in process making something. She called me and she said, I have this idea, and I was like, I'm totally down. Yeah, so she said, we're gonna do this concert version and we're not changing any of the keys and it's all girls. And I was like, this is wild, I'm totally down. Oh man, the night was wild. As is usually the case with those type of events, you put them together very quickly and you always wish you had more time. There's always something that goes wrong, and I remember all of us being like, well, here we go. We don't know what's gonna happen, but that's kind of the magic of theater and theater people, is like whenever everything's on the line, we always figure out a way to make it happen. And it was so electric in that room that night. The audience was insane, the talent was insane, the band was insane, and I make a joke that I blacked out. I truly think I blacked out during Jesus' death. I really do, because it was just so much energy. It was wild. Yeah, I hope that they hear it differently, because I think women just by nature interpret things differently. I think that the storytelling will feel different. I think you'll hear lyrics maybe that you've never heard before, or at least in a way that you've never heard them. Morgan and Meg, who produced the album, they really were diligent about honoring the score as it exists. So musically, I think it's a beautiful, clean and clear homage to the original score and recording. But I think that just by virtue of who we are as women and who we are as storytellers and performers and vocalists and musicians, it's gonna feel different. So I think it's what you want anyone to experience when you reimagine anything in any way, is just like, does this land differently? Do you feel something different? Do you hear it in a new way? Here is a tiny taste from this extraordinary album. This is Heaven on Their Minds.
My mind is clearer now. At last, all too well, I can see where we all soon will be. If you strip away the myth from the man, you will see where we all soon will be. Jesus, you started to believe the things they say you really do believe. This talk of God is true, and all the good you've done will soon get swept away. You've begun to matter more than the things you say. I remember when this whole thing began. No talk of God, then we called you a man. And believe me, my admiration for you hasn't died. But every word you say today gets twisted round some other way, and they'll hurt you if they think you might. Listen, Jesus, to the warning I give. Please remember that I want us to live. Oh, it's sad to see our chances weakening with every hour. All your followers are blind. Too much heaven on their minds. It was beautiful, but now it's sour. Yes, it's over. Listen, Jesus, to the warning I give. It's
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Playbill, for having us. And please, wherever you stream, wherever you download, enjoy the Jesus Christ Superstar all-female studio cast album.